All right, burrito review number 6 right here on the corner of First and Keys in San Jose, California. And yeah, we're right here, right where First turns into Monterey. Got some nice breweries over here in this neighborhood. Puro, Michoacan this week. And I'm really excited for this one. This place slaps. I've only had it one time before, but it really, really impressed me. Puro, Michoacan. Yeah, this neighborhood does like some breweries down over here, and down further that way, Keys turns to Story, and then this is right where First turns into Monterey. So it's kind of like a transition type neighborhood, but yeah, First and Keys, baby, let's get it. Puro, Michoacan. Hey, burrito review time. Let's go over here. All right, Dreadful Talk burrito review time. This is burrito review number 6. We're doing a spot Puro, Michoacan today. I'm probably mispronouncing that. I apologize. Been a long time since I took a Spanish class, but yeah, Puro, Michoacan over here on First and Keys. Once again, these are all within like a 1 mile radius of my place, essentially. So like all these places that I've done are relatively close together. It's like different neighborhoods, but same part of town, same general part of town. But yeah, burrito review number 6. So I've been here one time, and this place honestly helped birth the idea for these reviews, because this place was so damn good that it got me stacking up in my head if this was the best place I've had or not, or if I've had better, or this place low-key helped birth the idea for these burrito reviews and these rankings, because it was so damn good. It had me really like thinking if this was the best. It had me like start kind of in my head kind of ranking them against other places. So like I said, I've had them one time, and that time I had them, I essentially thought it was the best burrito I've ever had. So we'll see if they measure up to those lofty expectations, but I expect this to get a high score. Sauce looks amazing from the container. Once again, red and green sauce. They know how to do it right. A girthy burrito. This thing has got some weight on it. You can fucking shot put this thing. This thing's definitely a girthy, nice, thicky burrito. So I'm excited for this one, y'all. I'm excited. Like I said, for those this is the first time tuning in, I always do asada. I try to just keep it pretty basic. Asada, rice, beans, for the pure sake of getting like an apples to apples comparison place to place. Really, in my personal life, I'm more of like a pastor guy. My wife loves getting the chicken burritos, but for the sake of these burrito reviews, I feel like asada is a nice baseline, because if you don't got good asada, you probably shouldn't be running the taqueria. Let's keep it real. That's like baseline. I know a lot of people like ordering asada, so I feel like it's just a good baseline comparison. Oh man, every bit as good as I remember. Just phenomenal off the jump. No sauce, so good, so much flavor. Oh man. Like, some of these places I've accused the rice and beans of being filler. Not the case. You can distinctly taste the really flavorful rice. You can distinctly taste the really flavorful beans. And you can distinctly taste some amazing carne asada. Like some of these burrito reviews that I've given lower scores, like it almost just seems like asada and then a bunch of mush. In this place, man, each ingredient really speaks for itself, really brings something to the, bring something to the table, add something to the equation. This car has been parking and reparking for like this whole video. It really blows my mind. It's kind of astronomical. Like it's really wild. I wish them luck in the near future with this parking situation. Jesus Christ. Oh man, so good. So good. I haven't even tried this sauce yet. It's so good. I was this close to scoring it without any sauce. That's how you know it's fire. I typically like, oh no. Both of these sauces look fire. I'm gonna have to try them both. Oh man. That's so fresh and good. It's so fresh and good. That's delicious. Green salsa. Let's try some of this red bad boy over here. Also, like, if your taqueria doesn't have like a sketchy wall next to it, get the fuck out of here. I need a place to do my reviews. Oh man, the color. Check out the color on that. Gorgeous. It just looks flavorful. Very smoky. I love a smoky red salsa. Oh man, very smoky. Man, I gotta say, I think they put sour cream in these automatically. I'm not mad at it. As I said, I usually leave it out whenever places give me a choice to kind of help just make it a basic comparison, not have anything mask the flavor of the asada or anything, but they didn't overwhelm it. Just a tiny bit. It's a nice little touch instead of just pouring it on. Oh man. I'm throwing a high score. We're cracking 9s for sure. We're cracking 9s for the first time ever on Dreadful Talk Burrito Reviews. My previous highest score was an 8.9 over there by Willow Glen at, what was it, Metro Balderas. It was phenomenal. 8.9. But the reason why I gave them an 8.9 instead of a 9 is because I knew they weren't better than this place. I was saving my 9s. So they didn't let me down. We're gonna crack the 9s. I'm gonna go 9.5. I have to leave room for improvement because, like, I'm not saying this is the perfect burrito, but it's so goddamn good. Like I said, just as good with sauce, without sauce. The sauce itself is phenomenal and adds a lot to the equation. I haven't done a asada by itself, but I always like to do that. Got that nice melted cheese on there. That doesn't hurt the score. So not a lot of char on the asada. You know, I always like to comment on how much char the asada has. Not a ton, but honestly, the flavor just makes up for it. Like, I'm not even missing the char. Like, I feel like maybe some other places rely too heavily on the char. I'm not trying to be like contradict myself here, but man, if your shit's this good, I am not even missing the char at all. Phenomenal. Puro, Michoacan, First and Keys, San Jose, California. 9.5, highest score yet. My favorite burrito spot. This place is amazing. I love it. Ton of size on these bad boys. Absolutely delicious with or without sauce. Friendly service every time I come. 9.5, highest score ever on Dreadful Talk Burrito Reviews. I'm excited for this one, y'all. Tune in, subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Dreadful Talk Dom. Follow Dreadful Talk and Beefy Boys Breakdown on Facebook, and at Beefy Breakdown on Twitter, at Dreadful Talk Dom on Twitter. Support the movement, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. 9.5, Puro, Michoacan. So I've only been to this place twice, and both times they've been getting mariachis dropped off. That's how you know it's legit. Love this place. Highly recommend.